So I think we did till question number 77 in the previous session. Let's start from this. So these are digits based questions, and previous year 2 या 3 question आए थे of this form. मतलब not exactly this type of question but digits based questions. 2 या 3 सवाल थे, and the trend is there to be और questions आएंगे इस form के, because these are a bit tougher questions. Try करो इसको, take some time and try this. First question है, take 3 minutes. See, more than calculation, focus more on logic here. Your thinking part should be very strong in such questions. What is the number that you formed? B is 5. Then think of the possible value of B first. What can be the possible values of B? हो गया? Easy question है. Answer will be 15. चलो सबका हो गया है तो we'll discuss. AB into 3 is giving you CBB. Now how to think in such questions? सबसे पहले we are seeing so many B's here, and that too in the units place as also. So first think on the possible value of B. B is such a number when multiplied by 3 it gives B in the units place. So see, one more thing, it is given as natural number. B cannot be 0. So what can be the possible values of B? If B is 1, 1 into 3 will give you 3. 1 नहीं आएगा. 2, 2 into 3 6. 3 into 3 9. 3 into 4 12. 3 into 5 15. So I can get 5 here and 5 here. So one of the possible value is 5. कोई और possible value मिलेगी? You won't get any other possible value of B. So my sum should be A5 into 3 is giving me 2, C55. This is what I know from. How do I calculate value of A and C? If I don't want to put every value of A and C here, what should be my line of thought here? See, आप कर लोगे इसके बाद, you can put the values and you can solve, but I just want you to think. बताओ. हाँ, What will be greater than 3? Fine. चलो, you thought on A. एक बार C पे भी सोचो. See, any 2-digit number when multiplied with 3 is giving me a 3-digit number. अभी हम डायरेक्टली कर सकते हैं, बट सोचना कैसे है पहले वो समझो. एनी 2-digit नंबर, मैक्सिमम 2-digit नंबर कैन बी 99. व्हेन मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 3 you will get at max 297 here. Can I say this number cannot be greater than this? अरे 300 से बड़ा आ ही नहीं सकता, because it is a 2-digit number. I cannot get any number bigger than 300 here, because it is a 2-digit number. When multiplied by 3 at max 297 हो सकता है. At max its value can be 297. So C has to be either 1 or 2. Fine. I don't want to multiply and calculate. अब सोचो, this is such a number which is a multiple of 3. For this number to be multiple of 3, sum of digits should be divisible by 3. Sum of digits is 10 now. 10 plus C. C has to be 2. बस. You don't need to multiply and check. समझ आया? So this number is 255. This is A5. आ जाएगा A. A will be 85. 85 into 3 is 255. So A is 8, B is 5, C is 2. Sum will be 15. समझ में आया? सोचना कैसे है, हर बार पेन नहीं घिसना है. फिर से बताऊं किसी को समझ नहीं आया तो. ऑनलाइन पीपल ऑल गुड? चलो, लेट्स ट्राई द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ट्राई दिस वन. PQ into RQ is giving you SSS. Take another 3 minutes. Think on this. I don't want lots of calculation here. सोचो कैसे होगा. It is similar to the one that I gave you in the All India mock test as well. Online people, my net just got reconnected, so previous chats are not visible to me. If you are stuck in calculation in any question paper में, छोड़ देना उसको. Probably you are not thinking on right lines, इसीलिए आप calculation में अटके हो. SSS will be a multiple of 111. This is S into 111. Think on these lines. Factors. हुआ किसी से? हम्म, करें सॉल्व? ऑनलाइन पीपल आंसर्स? चलो, multiplication of two numbers is giving you SSS. It is a number of the form S into 111. 111 can be factorized into 37 into 3. So this is nothing but 3 into 37. So can I say this is S into 3 into 37? This is what it is. PQ into RQ is giving you S into 3 into 37. अब see what can be the value of these three things, P, Q, R and S. अब what should be my further line of thought here? Huh? Multiple of 3, what? See, this is already 37. So out of these two, one should be then 37 is a prime number. It is a prime number. So out of these two, one should be a factor of 37. What are the factors of 37, and that to 2 digit? Either 37 itself or 74. Can I say these are the two possible factors, 2 digit factors, है ना? Either 37 or 74. So either one of them is 37 or one of them is 74. Only two possible values. यहाँ तक समझ आया या नहीं? Why I am taking only 37 and only 74? अभी बस सोचना बता रहा हूँ. We'll eliminate one of them. यहाँ तक समझ में आया? Why one of them has to be 37 or 74? ठीक है, चलो let's check for 74 first. If one of them is 74, if one of PQ or RQ is 74, this is Q, this has to be 4. If one of them is 74, Q is 4, so this has to be 4. 4 4s are 16, so this number has to be 6. So S has to be 6, this has to be 666. Up tell me, if I multiply 74 by any 2-digit number, can I say I'll get a number which is greater than 740 at least? If it is 10, then it becomes 740. उससे बड़ा ही मिलेगा. So I'll get a number which is greater than 740. Can I get any time? Can I get 666 if I'm multiplying 2-digit number with 74? नहीं, it can't be 74. So one of the number has to be 37. If one of the number is 37, then Q is 7. Now you know that Q is 7. Q is 7. Let's say P is 37. So if this is 37, Q is 7. 7 7s are 49. So S has to be 9. I know. Now can you solve for R? Divide कर लो बस. R is 2. So 37 into 27 will give you 999. Now we know all the values of P, Q, R and S. क्या निकालना है? Sum all of them. P is 3, Q is 7, R is 2, S is 9. 10 and 11, 21. Why 74? See, one of the number has to be a multiple of 37 because I have a multiple of 37 in this side. If I have a multiple of 37 here, these two, out of these two, one of them should be a multiple of 37. and a 2-digit multiple of 37 can be either 37 or 74 only. समझ आया? चलो, let's move to the next question. Find this. AB cross AB is CCB, या AB square is equal to CCB. You need to find number of possible values for AB, and they are single digit distinct natural numbers. Distinct. Take 3 minutes again. Line of thought should be possible value for B. B can be 5 and 1. So B can be 1, 5 and 6. एक और हिंट देता हूं. Square of any 2-digit number is equal to 3-digit number. What should be the maximum possible 2-digit number then? What is square of 50? 2500. 4-digit हो गया. So there has to be some 2-digit number beyond which I am getting 4-digit number as their square. So find maximum possible value for AB there. 30. 31. So AB cannot be greater than 31 also. You know value for B. You know that AB can't be greater than 31. अब think of possible values. कौन कौन सी वैल्यूज हैं? हाँ, काफी बार कहा है ना मैंने. रिमेंबर स्क्वायर्स एटलीस्ट अप टिल 1000. 1000 के नीचे नीचे, 1000 नंबर तक नहीं. ऑल दो स्क्वायर्स दैट आर एटलीस्ट बिलो 1000. बस उसी का यूज हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Yes, online people, correct answer. Correct. See, we know that B can be 1, 5 or 6. कैसे आया था ये? B into B should give me B at the units place. So only 3 possible values of B, either 1, 5 or 6. AB square is a 3-digit number. So maximum value that AB can take is 31. It has to be less than equal to 31. Because try doing 32 into 32. क्या मिलेगा? 1024, which is a 4-digit number. And CCB is a 3-digit number. So we cannot go beyond 31. Now I know that AB has to be less than 31. So possible values of B is 1, 5 and 6. Can I say I'll have to just check for this 1525 and 1626. only these can be the possible values, out of which this is rejected because they are distinct. ठीक है. 21 square 441. Can I say it is of this form? C can be 4 here. 31 square 962. दोनों digits अलग हो गए, rejected because this is 962, so नहीं. 15 square 225, again of this form, CCB, so these two. 25 square 625, rejected. 26 square 676. 16 square, अरे बोलो, 256, rejected. समझ में आया why I am rejecting? Because these two numbers should be same, so only two possible values. Answer is 2. First approach should be, first we need to narrow down our possibilities, check which all can be possible values, and then out of those possibilities look for what is needed ultimately. ठीक है, try this one. Possible values a comma b can take. Yes, Kalyani, correct answer. नहीं, see, first step should be factorize 360. Write prime factorization form of 360. Don't start dividing it by 2 then 3. Don't divide the actual number by 2, 3 and all. पहले factors देखो 360 के, what all factors are there. बताओ क्या आया है. 360 इज इक्वल टू, गिव मी 2 की पावर दिस, 3 टू द पावर दिस, 2 टू द पावर 3, 3 स्क्वायर 5. अब instead of checking it for divisibility by 2, 4, can I directly check it for 8? If it is divisible by 8, then it will be divisible by 2 and 4 as well. If it is divisible by 9, it will be divisible by 3 as well. So directly check the divisibility by these powers. For 5, I know it has to be some even multiple of 5. Directly check by 10. समझ आया? करो करो चेक, मुंह मत हिलाओ कि हाँ आ गया समझ. आप ही बताओगे ये. check the divisibility by 8, 9 and 10. Why 10? Even multiple of 5. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Solve आपको ही करना है. For a number to be divisible by 10, what should be the value of C? कितनों से हो गया है? No, not 10. Answer is 5. Kalyani, you should not be attempting this question in the first round. These are time taking questions. So इसको second round में या third round में attempt करना है. यहाँ तक समझ आया? We factorized 360. Now for this number to be divisible by 360, it has to be divided by 2 to the power 8. It has to be divisible by 2 to the power 8, 3 square and 5. And some even multiple of 5. Even multiple of 5, that means can I say it should be divisible by 10? For this number to be divisible by 10, divisibility by 10, can I say C has to be 0? तभी तो it will be divisible by 10. For this number to be divisible by 2 cube is 8 by 8. Last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Last 3 digits are B, 6 and 0. For this number to be divisible, what can be the possible values of B? B can be, if this becomes 160, then it will be divisible. So B can be 1. 260 is not divisible. You will get 360, 560, 760 and 960. These are all the possible values of B. Divide करके देख लो. After 160 you will get 360, 560, 760 and 960. So B can take only these many values. Now this number has to be divisible by 9 also. What is divisibility criteria by 9? Sum of digits should be divisible by 9. What is sum of digits here? 10 plus 9, 19. So 19 plus a plus b. This has to be divisible by 9. For this sum to be divisible by 9, a and b can take values. This has to be a multiple of 9. क्या बन सकता है? 27. So for this to be 27, this has to be 19 plus 8. So a and b has to be 8. Or this can become 36 also. For this to become 36, a plus b has to be 17. So a plus b can be either 8 or 17. Fine. यहां तक समझ आ गया? See, I know some possible values of b here and some possible values of a plus b here. यहां से देख के क्या लग रहा है? If I put value of b here, I'll get some value of a. So for 5 values of b, I can get 10 values of a. दिख रहा है ना? लेकिन we need to be careful that these are digits. They cannot have a value greater than 9. At max they can be 9. A plus b is equal to 8. A plus b is equal to 17. Can b take value 1 here? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Can b take value 1? No. If b is 1, then a has to be 16, but a cannot be greater than 9. Cancel. 3. Nahi. Why? Because if this becomes 3, a will be 13. Sorry, 14. 5, 7. A has to be minimum, b has to be minimum 8 here for this to be less than 10. So b can take value 9 only. Correspondingly, a's value will be 8. So one possible value only here. Similarly, यहाँ पे 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now sum is equal to 8. Can b take value 9? A negative होना पड़ेगा इसके लिए. A has to be -1 for their sum to be 8. So gone. So these are 4 possible values of b here. Correspondingly, we can have 4 values of a, and this is 1. So total 5 possible values. समझ आया? हाँ, नहीं, their sum has to be either 8 or 17 for them to be divisible by 9. So we have to satisfy this as well. हाँ. No, we want values of a comma b. They are not independent. They are dependent on each other by this thing. So for one corresponding value of b, there will be one value of a only. If b is, let's say, 1, a has to be 7. A cannot take any other value because a plus b has to be 8. So for every corresponding value of b, I will get only one corresponding value of a. Fine. यहाँ पे आपको मिल जाएगी. You don't need to find corresponding values. You just need to check how many possible values can be there. Confused? हाँ. 1, 3, 5, 7. So if b is 7, this will be 1. If b is 1, this will be 7. This will be 5. This will be 3. So these are two corresponding value. One corresponding value 7, 1. यहाँ लिख देता हूँ. 7, 1, 1, 7. 3, 5, 5, 3. And 1 from here, 8, 9. These are 5 values of a, b, satisfying all possible conditions. इसके अलावा you won't get any other value. See, these are tough questions. एग्जाम में आएगा तो एंड में करना, एंड इट माइट बी पॉसिबल इतना बड़ा इतना लेंदी सम ना आए एग्जाम में, बट यू कैन गेट सम पार्ट ऑफ इट कि 9 कैसे, डिविजिबिलिटी बाय 9 हाउ टू चेक इट, डिविजिबिलिटी बाय 8 हाउ टू चेक इट. सो यहाँ से नॉलेज लो, ये मत सोचो इतना बड़ा आएगा तो छोड़ दूंगा. डोंट कीप दिस माइंडसेट. आपको यहाँ समझना है हाउ वी आर प्रोसीडिंग, कैसे कैसे क्या क्या स्टेप्स वी आर फॉलोइंग. यू माइट यूज सच स्टेप्स इन अ डिफरेंट सम, कि हाउ वी आर गेटिंग द पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ बी हियर. हाँ, नेचुरल नंबर्स, नेचुरल नहीं दिया. हाँ, b की वैल्यू 8 नहीं हो सकती ना. b कैन टेक ओनली दीज मेनी पॉसिबल वैल्यूज. b की ये कंडीशन है, b कैन नॉट बी एनीथिंग अदर देन दिस, एल्स इट वोंट बी डिविजिबल बाय 8. फाइन, ट्राई दिस. ये तो इजी है, ओरली कर लो. बहुत बार करवा चुका हूँ ऐसे क्वेश्चंस. मुंह तो सबने हिलाया है. हाँ करो जल्दी. पागल. नंबर सिस्टम का नहीं, पीएनसी का क्वेश्चन है. अब सोचो. हाँ हाँ हाँ. हम्म, एक आपने होल नंबर्स के लिए निकाल दिया है. नेचुरल नंबर्स आर गिवन. और टाइम चाहिए? नहीं दूंगा. क्योंकि प्रॉबेबली अभी तक नहीं आया तो आप भूल गए हो कॉन्सेप्ट. x plus y plus z is equal to 18. This is given to you. We need to find different ordered triplets of x, y and z such that they are natural numbers. Also they are divisible by 3. Let's say if they are divisible by 3, let's say x has a value 3a. It is some multiple of 3. Y has a value 3b. Z has a value 3c. And this is equal to 18. Why I am writing this way? Because they are some multiples of 3. 3 common. A plus b plus c is equal to 18. A plus b plus c is equal to 6. Now I have 6 things to be divided between 3 different things here. 6 chocolates to be divided between 3 children. किया था ऐसा क्वेश्चन, such that every child is getting one of the chocolate. कैसे करते थे? Place 2 dividers in these gaps. When I place 2 dividers, I divide it into 3 parts. This goes to x, this goes to y, this goes to z. So depending on where I am placing my dividers, I can have different combinations. So number of possible options I have for placing dividers is, how many gaps are there? 5. So total I have 5 options. How many gaps do I need to place? 2 gaps. Choose any 2 gaps out of 5. 5C2. थ्री का मल्टीप्लाई क्यों किया है? मैंने मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया है 3 का. It is given that this x, y and z are a multiple of 3. Since they are a multiple of 3, so I have written them as 3a, 3b and 3c form. हाँ, so answer is 5c2. 5c2 is 10. भूल गए थे ना? इसी कॉन्सेप्ट पे बेस्ड बहुत बार क्वेश्चन आया है. एक टेस्ट में भी एक क्वेश्चन दिया था, ट्राइंगल इज देयर, you need to place apples in this smaller triangles, you need to place 8 apples. How many different combinations can be there? There are 4 things: x plus y plus z. W plus x plus y plus z should be equal to 8. 8 things to be divided between 4 people. यहाँ पे 6 था, अभी 8 कर दो. To divide it into 4 people, you need to place 3 dividers now. 3 dividers out of total 7 gaps. So 7C3 is the answer for this question, है ना? Direct होते हैं. You don't need to count. It hardly takes a minute. And ये सबसे tough category of questions में गिनते हैं बच्चे. It hardly takes a minute, सच में. ठीक है? हाँ, I won't mind. ये बताऊं? चलो, I am just erasing everything. There are 6 things to be divided into 3 people, let's say x, y and z. Suppose there are 3 things. If I want to divide it into 2 people such that everyone is getting at least 1, can I say if I place one divider, everything towards left of divider goes to x, everything to the right goes to y. So to divide it into 2, I am placing one of the dividers. If I want to divide certain things into 3 parts, I'll have to place 2 dividers. Everything here goes to x, everything between 2 dividers goes to y, everything towards z goes towards right of the divider goes to z. So there are 6 such things. If there are 6 such things, I need to place 2 dividers in between them. For 6 things, I'll have 5 gaps in between. So out of 5, select any 2 place and place 2 dividers. So I can have these many different combinations of placing dividers. So these many different combinations of x, y and z. Fine. समझ आया? होल नंबर रहता तो थोड़ा सा प्रोसेस डिफरेंट हो जाता. वैसे यूपीएससी इज मोस्टली फोकसिंग ऑन नेचुरल नंबर्स. होल नंबर्स का भी बता देता हूं. सपोज x plus y plus z, not this question है ना, a different question let's say is equal to 8, where x, y, z are whole numbers. Where they are whole numbers. Whole numbers, that means they can take a value 0 as well. So I have 8 things now. Now also I need to place some dividers. But since it is given that they are whole numbers, so I can place my dividers here as well. This is 0, this is 0 and this becomes 8. Yeah, I can place my dividers here as well. Ki x is 8, y is 0, z is 0. So now these places will also be included in placing the dividers. So अब मैं कैसे करूं? I know I want these many things to be arranged along with two dividers, so these are total 10 things, out of which 8 are identical and 2 are identical. Two dividers are identical. Why 2? Because I need to divide them between 3, इसलिए 2 dividers and 8 identical things. Total 10 to be arranged, out of which 8 are identical and 2 are identical. समझ आया होल नंबर के लिए? मोस्टली यूपीएससी इज फोकसिंग ऑन नेचुरल नंबर्स. पिछले साल एक क्वेश्चन आया था, इफ यू रिमेंबर दैट PQRS वाला क्वेश्चन, इन दैट होल नंबर वाला कंसेप्ट वाज यूज्ड. एल्स यूपीएससी मोस्टली फोकसेस ऑन नेचुरल नंबर्स वाला चीज ओनली. ये आया था ना, चाइल्ड इज स्कोरिंग 99% मार्क्स इन 4 पेपर्स. इन दैट क्वेश्चन दिस होल नंबर वाला चीज इज यूज्ड. Fine. Try this question. Another set of difficult question. ऐसे भी बहुत आ रहे हैं आजकल. Selection based questions. नहीं. No Divya, not C. अच्छा, you mean option C? Okay. Answer is C, that is I, and not option C. Do you need more time? 1 मिनट और दूंगा बस. आ गया? चलो, we'll discuss now. So we have to select a group of 5 people out of total 9 students given. So these are 9 students given to us. We need to select a group of 5 based on certain criterias. So we have been given certain selection criterias. Sir, you can go and drink water once. So based on these criterias, we need to select a team of 5, and it is given that D is selected. So we are already selecting D. So if D is selected, then who among the following must be selected if I am selecting D? So we have to select D and then check for satisfaction of all these criterias. I need to select 5 people. So I selected D. If I already selected D, I have 8 more options with me. First check, D कहाँ दिया है? This. Second, if F is selected, then D is not selected. If F is selected, then D is not selected. So if I select F in my team, then I cannot select D, but I have already selected D. Can I say F is not selected? So F is not selected. Fine. सुनते जाना, because if you miss, you might not get what I am saying in the next line. So I will not select F. Why? Because D has already been selected. अब F का हो गया. Check where is F. F is given here. If A is selected, then F is selected. So if I have A in my team, I'll have to take F also. But since F is not there, can I say A is also not selected? So A is also not there. Fine. These two criteria is done. अभी तक कुछ इशू? ठीक है. G is selected only if I is selected. G is selected only if I is selected. I am making two cases. I is selected and I is not selected. दो ही ऑप्शन हो सकते हैं. If I is not selected, I am not selecting I. Then can I say I cannot select G as well? If I am not selecting I cannot select G also. So यहाँ पर not I, not G. I cannot select any of them. In this case, I made two bifurcations here. One is I am selecting I, other is I am not selecting I. If I am not selecting I cannot select G as well. Fine. How many options do I have left here? I have D already selected. I need to select 4 more. I am left with B, C, E, G gone, I gone, H. I am left with only these people. Can I select all these? If H is selected, I cannot select C. If H is selected, I cannot select C. They cannot go together. If B is not selected, C is, chalo, there is no point of checking this criteria if this criteria is not satisfied. So this is not satisfied. That means I cannot go with this case. I will have to go with this case only. That means I has to be selected. Ab I can form some team selecting I here. So if D is selected, then I has to be selected. आपको सिलेक्ट नहीं करना है 5 लोगों को, आपको बस ये देखना है कि which has to be selected. समझ आया? फिर से बताऊं? नहीं? Anyone? आ गया? पानी पिया? Why not G then? So G can be selected if only I is selected, but it is not given that if I am selecting I, then I'll have to select G. It is not given. If I am not selecting I, then I cannot select G. This is implicit. But if I am selecting I, doesn't mean I'll have to select G as well. chalo try this. Last year one of the question was there in paper in which UPSC itself gave you this is a true statement, this is a false statement. So I think 2 true statements and 1 false statement was given. A similar question, but I have not given you which of them is true, which of them is false. Now you will have to figure out which is true, which is false. It is given that only one statement is false here. Yeah, only one of them is wrong. हाँ, पंगे नहीं ले सकता किसी और को जितवा के. Answer has to be A. Because just like voters, I too don't have an option of getting someone else selected here. हाँ, करेंगे कैसे? The steps are important. नहीं नहीं, इन 3 के अलावा भी पार्टीज होती हैं. 2-4 सीट तो आई जाती है दूसरों की भी. हाँ, किसका? विल नॉट गो इनटू दैट डिस्कशन अभी. चालू हो गया ऑनलाइन अब की बार डैश पार. Hint is take one of the statement. Yeah, assume one of the statement is wrong. Let's say statement 1 is wrong. If statement 1 is wrong, that means statement 2 and statement 3 are correct. Check whether they can be correct simultaneously or not. See, let's assume that statement 1 is wrong. If statement 1 is wrong, these two has to be correct. Now it says BJP or AAP won the election. It says neither BJP nor AAP won the election. Can I say these two are contradictory? They cannot be correct together. If they cannot be correct together, that means my assumption is wrong here, because it says that both needs to be correct, but they cannot be correct together. Second, I assume that statement 2 is wrong. If statement 2 is wrong, if this is wrong, that means these two needs to be correct. So if first one says BJP and INC won the election, it says BJP or nor INC won the election, neither this nor that. Again, these two are contradictory, they cannot be true together. So I'll have to go with this one. It says third one is wrong. If third is wrong, then these two has to be correct. If these two are correct, then BJP won the election then. Fine. UPSC ने दिया था that this is a true statement, this is a false statement. Based on that, there are certain conclusions. You need to see which follows. एक question था. चलो try this one. It is similar to batsman wala question. If you remember, a batsman has to score 25, 26 जितना भी दिया था, that many number of runs based on only 6, 4 and singles. Take 3 minutes. आंसर इज 31. कैसे करते थे याद है? हो गया. हो गया. डू यू नीड मोर टाइम या करें डिस्कस? चलो विल डिस्कस. क्या लिखा है समझ आया? हाउ आई हैव रिटन द इक्वेशन. सपोज he uses x coins of 25, x coins of denomination 25, y coins of 10 and z coins of 5. अगर याद हो तो वी डिड द सेम थिंग इन बैट्समैन वाला क्वेश्चन. 6x प्लस 4y प्लस z इज इक्वल टू कितना 25 था. एंड देन वी लुक फॉर पॉसिबल वैल्यूज ऑफ x, y एंड z हियर. 20, 23 PYQ. ऐसे मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस वी हैव सॉल्व्ड. Same way this. What can be the possible values of x, y and z here? We just need to count a number of possible values. We don't need to find each and every value. If x is 0, see x can vary from 0 to 4. X cannot be 5 because then it will become 125. So at max x can have these many values. If x is 0, this is 0. 10y plus 5z is equal to 105. Y can be maximum 10. So from 0 to 10, y can take value and corresponding value of y will give me a corresponding value of z. So how many total combinations will be here? Combinations total. Total combinations. In this case 10 नहीं, ये 11 वैल्यूज है फ्रॉम 0 to 10. सो टोटल 11 कॉम्बिनेशंस. कैसे? x तो 0 है ही. इफ y ऑल्सो बिकम 0 देन z हैज टू बी 21. इफ दिस इज 0, इफ दिस इज 1, 0, 1 and 19. 0 if y becomes 2, then I'll get one corresponding value of z. So for every corresponding value of y, I'll get a corresponding value of z. So total 11 combinations are possible here. Here in this case, I don't need to write all values of z here. If x is 1, y can vary from, see if x is 1, this is 1, 25 goes that side, this becomes 80. So 10y plus 5 is equal to, 5z is equal to 80. Y can vary from 0 to 8. 0 to 8, that means possible values can be 9 possible values. If it becomes 2, this is 50. 50 goes that side. So 10y plus 5z becomes 55. Y can vary from 0 to 5. ये इसका है, ये इसका है. 0 to 5, that means 6 possible cases. This becomes 75. So 10y plus 5z is equal to 105 minus 75, 30. So y can have values from 0 to 3. 0 to 3. That means 4 values. Similarly यहाँ पर it becomes 100. 10y plus 5z is equal to 5. Y has to be 0. Y has to be 0. Only one possible value. बस काउंट कर लो. कितना आएगा? 20, 30 and 131. फाइन. किसी को डाउट है? चलो विल मूव अहेड. ट्राई दिस. अगेन अ सिमिलर लुकिंग क्वेश्चन, लेकिन बहुत इजीली सॉल्व हो जाएगा इस. दो मिनट दे रहा हूं, जिसने कर दिया उसको चॉकलेट खिलाऊंगा, आपको छोड़ के. आपको बता चुका हूं मैं ये. बहुत बड़ा इक्वेशन बना लिया. और टाइम चाहिए? कुछ लोग कर रहे हैं. टेक 1 more minute. सॉल्व करो. आप सही सोच रहे हो, इक्वेशन बहुत लेंदी कर दिया आपने. ऐसे ही होता है. The answer is not 6. Yes, Bhavna, correct answer. चलो करते हैं. A salesman gets a commission of these many rupees for each unit of 3 products A, B, C respectively that he sells. So he is selling A, B, C, 3 products he is selling and commission of 10, 5 and कितना 2 है 2 रुपए. On a particular day he sold 3 times as many units of B as those of C. Let's say he sold X units of C. So B का कितना यूनिट 3 times of this 3x. A का let's say it is Y. What commission will he get total? Per unit he is getting 10 rupees. So total commission from this is 10y. Per unit 5 rupees. So total commission 5 into 3x 2x and this has to be equal to कितना है 400. आपकी इक्वेशन में गलती समझ आ गई. This is 10y plus 15 plus 2 17x is equal to 400. Now this is the equation. Ab we need to find out he sold at least 1 unit of each product. At least one of the unit has been sold. What is the maximum number of units of A that he could have sold? Maximum units of A, that means Y. Maximum values of Y निकालना है. What can be that maximum value of Y? Can I say if I want to find maximum value of Y, I have to take minimum value of X. Of what minimum X should be? See, equation is this. 17x is equal to 400. कोई देख के बता सकता है x की मिनिमम वैल्यू क्या होगी? 10. समझो क्यों? देख के पता लगेगा आपको कुछ सॉल्व नहीं करना है. y की वैल्यू निकालनी है ना. सी x and y cannot be 0 because लिखा है he sold at least 1 unit of each product. That means they cannot be 0. If they are not 0, then y can have this value. For this to be divisible by 10, this is divisible. This has to be divisible by 10, 17x. That means x has to be divisible by 10. For x to be divisible by 10, it has to be 10. Minimum. X has to be 10. If x is 10, 400 minus 170, 230. 230 by 10 will give you 23. ठीक है. सॉल्व करने नहीं बैठना है, थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाना है. हाउ वी विल सॉल्व इट. हाँ, और एक बार बताऊं, यहां तक समझ आया? हाउ वी फॉर्म दिस इक्वेशन. वी नीड टू फाइंड द maximum value of units of A, that is maximum value. Hello, am I audible? चलो, हाँ. So I was saying we need to find maximum value of y. Y can be 17x उधर गया, 400 minus 17x by 10. अब see, these are units of something. We cannot sell half unit या 0.25 unit. This has to be some integer x and y. For this to be integer, this thing has to be completely divisible by 10. 400 is divisible. So 17x has to be divisible. 17 is not divisible by 10. So x has to be divisible by 10. So x has to be 10. तभी तो it will be divisible. So if x is 10, 400 minus 170 gives you 230. 230 by 10 is 23. Online people समझ आया? चलो, सबको समझ आ गया ऑनलाइन तो. Next, I think last question from QBR part. आप लोग है ना डर जाते हो क्वेश्चन देख के। पिछला वाला क्वेश्चन कोई मुश्किल नहीं था, थोड़ा सा बेसिक लॉजिक लगाना था। जिस दिन ये डर से ऊपर उठ गए उस दिन निकल जाएगा सीसैट। बस यही नहीं उठ पा रहे हैं सर। खुद पे इतना भरोसा रखो कि इतना पढ़ लिया है, पेपर कैसा भी आएगा। अगर मुझे टफ लग रहा है तो बाकी के लिए भी टफ है। इट इज ऑलवेज अ रिलेटिव कॉम्पिटिशन, स्पेशली फॉर जीएस। सीसैट का तो नहीं, बट जीएस का तो कट ऑफ कितना भी गिर सकता है। एंड होता यह है, जीएस के पेपर के बाद सब रोने लगते हो, पेपर खराब हो गया, अब सीसैट देके क्या करेंगे, और इस चक्कर में सीसैट का पेपर खराब कर लेते हो। बट ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, जीएस तो सबसे ज़्यादा रिलेटिव ही है, पूरा ही रिलेटिव है। सो उसका तो 75 गया है ना, 50 भी चले जा सकता है अगर गंदा पेपर आया। उसमें टेंशन मत लेना, अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्म करो वहाँ पे। ऐसा जाएगा नहीं, कुछ लोगों के तुक्के में ही 50 आ जाते हैं। ये ट्रिक्स केवल यूट्यूब पे ही चलती है। ऑनलाइन समवन इज कमेंटिंग ऑन ट्रिक्स, ट्रिक्स केवल यूट्यूब पे ही चलेगी, एग्जाम हॉल में नहीं चलती ट्रिक्स। It is very easy to frame tricks when you know the question, you are in your home comfortably. एग्जाम हॉल में नहीं चलेगा ऐसा दिमाग, ट्रिक्स वाला तो स्पेशली। चलो बहुत टाइम ले लिया। सी, we ordered certain cups of coffee and tea. Now it is given that there were 10 cups of coffee and some cups of tea. Also price of these cups are such that price of coffee is double, price of coffee is double that of tea. So let's say tea ka price is y rupees per cup, coffee ka price will be 2y, double. We assume there are x cups of tea. This has to be the initial order, but what happened is number of cups of tea and coffee got interchanged. Price is same, number of cups got interchanged. If this has been the initial case, what is the total cost here? 10 cups at 2y prices, total cost 10 into 2y, 20y. X cup at y rupees per cup, so xy. सो इनिशियली बिल कितना आना चाहिए था 20 प्लस एक्स वाई 20y plus xy. This has to be the initial bill. But since the order got interchanged, यहाँ पर bill कितना आएगा 2xy and this is 10y. So now bill will be 2xy plus 10y, which is equal to 2x plus 10y. Fine. It is given that this increased the bill by 80%. So this increased price, this is 80% higher than this. So this is equal to 1.8 times this. 2x plus 10y, 2x plus 10 times y is equal to 80% higher than this. Can I say 1.8 times this? 20 plus x into y. Y cancelled. Linear equation in x solve कर लोगे? अरे अब तो हो जाएगा, x में एक इक्वेशन है. हाँ क्या लिखे? हाँ हाँ कर लो. You will get 130 as the answer. किसी को यहाँ डाउट? Initial cups of coffee and tea, initial prices, we assume this as y, so this is 2y. What happened is this order was interchanged, interchange कर दिया बस. यहाँ से we calculated what is the bill, यहाँ से we calculated the new bill. It is given that this is 80% higher than this. 80% higher, that means 1.8 times this. So this is 1.8 times this. Fine.